Hey everyone, welcome to Stay Strong Delivery. So this is an app I've developed in Laravel and this is just a user perspective. This will assist me in my write-up as I will use less words and allow the reader to fully understand the functionality of the app. So in my project we use middleware, which is an authenticated system provided by Laravel. However, I've had to fully configure and develop the security so it works properly. Everything is used in my SQL using models within Laravel, but this will be explained in the documentation. So I'm just going to quickly show. So if we do create a new user, this is the main page anyway, this is called welcome. So if we do create, it'll ask us for a login. Same thing with the book and delivery. I've just left this here just to show the functionality of Laravel. Now if we quickly register, I'm just going to use my real name, just anything, and I put password as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I typed that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I do it here as well. Oh, email address something at like so. Okay, so the logged in name is shown at the top, and this is the admin dashboard. Now there is no difference between a registered user or the actual admin. Now to get on the admin, if you followed the README correctly, if we go into the env file at the bottom of the directory, and you can look at the bottom inside, what you would be presented with is the env.example. If you follow the README, just copy everything in here, make a new file, env, paste it all, and then just set this section here, and then you should be good to go. And also create a database name and whatever the database username that you have for your local server, and then just run the migration and everything should work. So if we just copy this, and you can specify like whatever password you want. It doesn't have to be a real email. It's not fully authenticated in that way. It doesn't use an API to correlate whether that's a correct email or not. But now if we go back to the website here, so I think I've logged out, correct? No. So if I log out, as you can see, this just says normal username. So let's log out, and then we do log in. And I just put in test, and I just keep it as 1. I'll log in. Now as you can see, there's a difference now. We've got admin and admin. This is just me testing a concept that I thought about to have a different user, and this just means that this has user permissions. Even though if you register, it still has admin privileges, but this is just a placeholder at the moment for future implementation. Now if we quickly go back to the home page, if you remember, the welcome page just had 2 buttons, create new customer and a book new delivery. Now we have the ability to view all customers and view all packages. So since this app does not have any customers at the moment, let's create a customer. This is going to be my name. This section here has to have a number, but everything else, it does not matter at the moment. So if we just submit, we've got 1 customer here. Now if we go back and then create a new customer, because we clearly need to send a parcel to someone as a test within the user perspective. I'm only doing this to shorten my word count basically, so I can talk more about the functionality of the actual code in the document. Now as we see, we have 2 customer details. We go back to home. If we book a new delivery, now we can specify who we want to send the parcel to. Now just remember that this is me and this is going to be the test. So just set a parcel, package dimensions and weight. You can also specify whether it's a letter or a parcel. So let's just set this to 200, or 36, and we order. Now we have a package that's been created. So if we click this, now this looks like more of what a label would look like, a sender's label, or something that you would get to your house is in a package. We have a sender's name and we have a recipient's name. Now we also have the package dimensions that were specified on the previous screen, and we also have a package history. Now again, Laravel is just the foundation. It's just literally the floor. Everything that you see within this app in its present form has been designed and developed by myself, predominantly in PHP and JavaScript. So one of the requirements is package history. So as we can see, the latest status, once a package has been developed, it's received at the package handler. Now what we can do is keep an eye on this. What we can do is we can we can change it to received. Even though it's been received, we can change it to returned. If we change, we can see that the update has been changed to, well, added on a returned, and also it updates here. Keep an eye on this. The URL stays exactly the same, which means everything is done dynamically. So what we can do is we can do missing, change, updates, the URL stays exactly the same, and everything else is the same. Now what about if we want to edit? We can do that. Now just a quick thing, if we leave these sections open, and we save it, it'll show no sender selected, no sender selected. This is valid. This is a form of validation to ensure that the database does not break in front of the user. It's a form of conditional. Now if we just edit this and we put this to test, so the sender would be the opposite now, test, and the receiver would be myself, it would update this perfectly. Yeah, so what about if we delete? Accidents happen, so if we delete, package is then removed from the actual index of packages created, but if we look up here to the view deleted button, click this, we can now see the package has been put into the deleted orders. Now if we select this, now you can notice the edit and delete button have now gone, which is perfectly fine, but you can see the updated status being package deleted with the current time and date. Also updates here. Now if we change this to say lost, because obviously it's been lost but now it's kind of found maybe, and we change this, keep an eye up here, you'll see the buttons appear, but then also keep an eye on the URL, change, bam, happy. Now this goes back into the package index and is removed out of the deleted page, or the deleted view I should say. Now it's very important to have all these statuses, because in the industry any mistakes happen, something needs to be logged, and a log is a necessity to backtrack and find solutions to problems that occurred. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the application. Of course, I'm going to be talking more about the conclusion and what I can hope to future develop. Something quick, what I would like to do with this, I would like to make this into a PDF format. So it's very possible in Laravel, it's 100% possible, it's so doable in Laravel to create a PDF generator based on, say, data that's seen on this page using PHP functions. I can have a single blade view which has PHP, standardized PHP, HTML, and JavaScript all within the same page to allow me to basically convert this into a PDF format. But that's it. I'm going to stop rambling on now. I hope you've enjoyed the user perspective. I do hope one day that this app would become a live version and hopefully people would use it. If not, please feel free to go on GitHub and download the repository, mess around with it, it's up to you, see how it's been done. It was no easy feat, even though I used a tutorial, but the tutorial was based on a pizza ordering app. I don't know if this is on my GitHub, but I might put this in on my my write-up, so then you can see the crazy difference in the amount of code that has been done within the actual final product is what you can see, and the basic, very basic tutorial that I used. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. I hope everyone's had fun, and I hope it was an informative video. Take care in such a preposterous time in this world, and stay positive. Thank you again. Bye now.